and welcome back to the High School Football Alliance here in the Hammer Cline Universe. Today we got a special one for you, the championship game. Southwest Titans taking on the South Central Lions here in this beautiful, beautiful stadium. I mean, look at this thing. It's massive. We got 76,000 fans in the stands right now to watch a bunch of great athletes do battle on the gridiron. I'm joined in the booth by my partner in crime, Liam Hammer. How you doing, Liam?
Doing quite fine here at the Kingdom Stadium here, home of the Castle Rock Knights in the CFA. But today is going to be the home of the High School Football Championship. These two teams have been on a collision course all season long. Really the best two teams since week one. They met a couple weeks ago. Lions won that one 42-40 in one of the greatest games of the season. We expect another barn burner here today, as these two teams, they're 4 quarters away from being high school. Apologies for the internet boogaloos every once in a while. You know, internet likes to play some tricks on us, but we're underway with the kickoff. And this is going to be Rocky Payne touching it first. Takes it out to the pass here from Fletcher Gross. And first down going to be Clay Kersley. Out route complete for 4 yards. So what do you expect from this South Central defense?
Well, they got to get some takeaways. I mean, they didn't get any last week, and surprisingly, they cruised to a pretty easy win against Pacific in that rematch. But against this Titan offense, I think you got to get some takeaways if you want a shot at winning this championship.
2nd and 6 now for the Titans. Fletcher Gross under center. It's going to be a play action to Rocky Payne, out route caught, and first down. Eric Bradley down the sideline. He's going to get his first touch of the game.
Have Eric Bradley down to the 49-yard line. Really good pickup there, as we are still suffering some technical difficulties. We're working on it, so we're just going to power through, guys. Don't you worry.
The show must go on, even when technology decides to try to shoot you in the foot. First snap from over midfield for the Titans today. It's going to be a throw from Gross to Eddie Poole out of the backfield. He has some space down the right side. Going to get inside the 30, inside the 25 to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, great run after the catch for Eddie Poole. It's really nice to see him out there making plays already very early in this ball game, not even a minute into it. Last week they rested him. Rocky Payne got the majority of the carries, and they still ended up winning that game, even without their number one halfback.
First down and 10 for the Titans now, inside the 25-yard line. Going to be a throw from Gross. Throws out to Payne, this time out of the backfield. Payne's going to take this one, spin out, 1 man spin out 2, and get a first down. Rocky Payne trying to show some flashes in this one.
Yeah, he showed some that all season long, but you know it's really nice to see him making an impact in these past 2 playoff games.
Try something new on the internet. Hopefully that's better. Fletcher Gross going to throw it over the middle and almost intercepted, but it's going to be a touchdown. Titans strike first, marching down the field. Bang, bang, bang. Eric Bradley's in the end zone.
Eric Bradley, the tight end. The Titans haven't really used the tight ends a whole lot this season. And Bradley, 2 catches and a touchdown already on a very quick first drive of this ball game. Oh my goodness, that was so close to being picked by Dwayne Lyle, the free safety, but not even 2 minutes into the contest, and already the Titans lead this championship matchup.
Titans making quick work of the Lions defense on that drive. Lions looked completely clueless on the field there, as they got cut up like some cheese on that one.
Swiss cheese.
Some Swiss cheese. Holes everywhere. Hopefully the internet's a little bit better. I think we've managed to find something, at least for now. That's going to be the constant battle. Who's going to win? Us or the internet, or the Titans and the Lions?
Well, hopefully we can beat the internet, and we just see a good football game here tonight.
South Central going to get the ball now. Their first time with the football. Last week, they played the Pirates, and Pirates beat them the first time they played, but Tuesday, South Central destroyed the Pirates. Return here from, that's number 83, I believe that's Skinner.
Yep, Riley Skinner.
Who's going to come out, and his first touch, don't forget, he's back after being injured a few weeks ago. take a look at what his injury was. Riley Skinner, he twisted his knee, but lucky for him, managed to come back in time for the championship game, unlike Trent on the other side.
Yeah, he got lucky, just a minor knee injury. You never want to see a receiver go down with that type of injury.
Vincent to throw. He's going to throw out of the backfield to Vern. Laverne Jewell is going to break one tackle, get 7. The running back's a very potent factor out of the backfield early in this game.
Yeah, the Titans, they targeted both of their running backs to start this game on their touchdown drive, and now the Lions trying to follow suit, tossing it out to Laverne Jewell on the flats over there, and nice pickup of 7.
Crowding the line is the Titans as the Lions line up in the heavy set. Look for Laverne Jewell. It's going to be a handoff, and left side, great coverage there. Irv Street on the tackle, going to take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Irv Street had a fantastic game against the Comets in that win. This defense, it really stepped up. We've been kind of ragging on them a little bit this season. I was giving them a little bit more credit than you were with their play, but they ended up winning that game on a goal line stand at the end.
Laverne Jewell on the right side this time, nothing there either. Guy Pottinger along with some help bring him down, and the Titans force a punt here from Moore.
Yeah, I mean, the Lions stalling out just like that on the first drive. Titans have all the momentum right now, and I expect them to try to make quick work of this Lion defense yet again.
You don't want to give Fletcher Gross too many chances, but we saw last week when the Titans played the Comets. Quick start from Gross, but he did slow down in the second half a little bit. We'll see if the same story happens here as Rocky Payne is going to spin out another guy. He has a spin cycle mindset today, and that's you need your best game in the biggest games, and I would say this is the biggest game of the season.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Rocky Payne, he hasn't really done a lot this season, but these last 2 weeks, he's really been spinning a lot. Just spin cycle after spin cycle, and actually making players miss, which is kind of nice to see.
1st and 10 for the Titans. Split backfield. Look, Gross under pressure, throws out route Bradley, and Bradley's going to get his 3rd catch of the day already. Eric Bradley, who would have expected this?
Not me. I mean, he really hasn't had a lot of catches this season, but with the injury to Tyron Trent for the Titans, Gross is trying to find all the targets that he can. He has Clay Kersley still. He's got Corey Bramlett. We saw George Porter with a long touchdown last week, his 1st catch of the season, I feel like. And now Bradley getting in on the action. Single
high safety here. They're going to hand it off to Rocky Payne out of the backfield. Really just not a well-drawn-up play. Rocky had no chance on that one. Paul Warren tackled him far behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, we see a lot of these runs this season with Payne. They're trying to get him to the outside. And, I just don't think that this Titan offensive line is built for outside runs. They have not worked all season long. Empty set look here. See what they're going to go to. Kersley at the top, Bramlett at the bottom. To throw Gross across the middle. He has Kersley. 1st down and 10. Safety tried to come down, play the ball, but forgot that the receiver was Clay Kersley, and they're going to get back to the south central side of the field. And, I mean, Eric Bradley still has more catches and yards than Kersley right now, which is so crazy to me. But what a throw here from Fletcher Gross, and a fantastic route by Kersley, and a great catch as well. I mean, Ralph Roach, one of the top corners in all of high school, just barely keeping up with him there and stopping him. Just couldn't make a play on the ball. First and 10, Gross to throw once again to Payne, and that was just a miscommunication. Lucky that wasn't a backwards pass, as it's going to be a harmless incompletion. Yeah, they got away with one there, but, not to worry. 2nd down and 10. Take a breather. Get a nice little play out of the playbook. See what you can do. See if they go to Bradley again here. Gross. Single back and ace formation. So 2 tight ends on the field right now. He's going to throw out route, and that's Kersley. Patented Titan out route. Getting going early is Clay Kersley is going to pick up 3. And not a whole lot of yards on that one, but again, good route from Kersley. He's been fantastic doing it all season. Just getting a little bit closer to the sticks. 3rd and 7 coming up. Let's see, maybe he'll target Bramlett on this play. That's the name we haven't called all game yet, is Corey Bramlett, who, he was okay. Did pretty decent in the stead of Tyron Trent. No Tyron Trent, but he still played pretty okay. 3rd and 7 here. George Porter at the bottom of the screen. Gross to throw. Under pressure. Throws left side. Caught. Clay Kersley down the sideline. And he has that speed to burn. And Clay Kersley's going to take it into the house. Touchdown, Titans. They're up by 2 scores.
Oh, my goodness gracious, man. The Titans, I mean, can they stop them? I don't know if they can right now. Fletcher Gross is out here just throwing beautiful passes. Look at this great route as well from Kersley. I mean, the DBs all look confused there. They've got 27. That's the backup free safety Terrell Soto. I'm not sure why they would ever put him on Clay Kersley, but just an easy pitch and catch and a nice touchdown for the Titans as they go up by 2 scores.
Tom Schaefer in the chat watching ads, so he can't hear us talking to him. But look at Clay Kersley. They were running that zone, and great read and great, well drawn up play by Kurt Earl, the coach of the Titans, to create that matchup where Kersley is on that cornerback there. Great job by the Titans. And once again, this is the 2nd week in a row that they have started with a 14-point lead early in the first quarter.
Yeah, let's see if they can keep up that momentum, though. They kind of slowed down in that game against International, and it almost came back to bite them in the end. Luckily, their defense was stout at the goal line very late in that ball game, and were able to seal the deal.
South Central in a early hole, which is not something they've found themselves in too often this season. So they have to, get something going on the second drive here. It's going to be fielded by Skinner. Skinner bringing this out to the 37. Another good starting position for the Lions offense. What do you want to see from them on this drive?
I want to see him, attack the corners, I think. The Titans have 2 really good corners in Max Moore and Aaron Burnell, but the Lions, they've got Brody Fisher, who's been one of the best route runners in high school this season, and Riley Skinner coming back off of injury. I want to see him get involved in this offense.
Tom Schaefer through the ads. Congratulations, sir. Offsides, free play. Jewell, left side, has some space. Jewell is going to take this one for a first down, and could have been a whole lot more, but free play, they'll take the yardage here.
Absolutely. Nice run from Jewell. Good to see him getting going early. He's had a couple games this season where he went crazy, but in most of the other games, he's got slow starts, and it just takes a little bit too long for him to ramp up. So it's really good to see him getting a big chunk of yards to start.
Reminder, last time these 2 teams played, the first quarter, Southwest had a 17-7 lead. So I did mention it's not a situation they've been in a lot, the Lions being down early, but it's not like they haven't been in that situation. So they came back in that one, and they put 42 points with only 7 first downs. So they don't need long, sustained drives. Vincent to throw here, under pressure, moving around, throws it, and it's going to be tipped up and incomplete.
Man, imagine if the Titans were able to come away with a takeaway. If they did, I really just feel that they would have marched right down the field and scored another touchdown. Vincent's got to be a little bit more careful with the football. He's thrown, a good amount of interceptions this season, so you just got to protect it a little bit better than what he did right there.
Tom Schaefer saying South Central has the better uniforms. If they don't win, they'll look damn good losing. Ain't that the truth? Hope you're doing well. Out route is going to be caught by Brody Fisher. His first catch of the day, bringing up a 3rd and medium.
Yeah, and that was a very dangerous throw from Vincent. Nearly deflected away. Vincent, the only quarterback to throw an interception in round 1 of the playoffs. All the other quarterbacks combined for 6 touchdowns, no picks.
Look at Warren there as the Lions running an empty set look here. Doesn't look like Jewell's on the field at all. Vincent to throw. Plenty of time. Throws it deep. Middle of the field. Tipped up. Irv Street nearly had a pick, and they're going to force another 4th down and probably another punt.
Yeah, Irv Street really trying to make a statement, letting the CFA know that he's coming. I mean, last week, the first round of the playoffs, he was phenomenal. Already tonight, having several good plays. And now the Lions have to punt it away again. The Titans will have a long field to go for 6 here, but the way they've been moving the ball, I don't think they'll have too much trouble.
As we know, the Titans don't mind long fields too often. It's going to be fielded here from Rocky Payne out to the 15-yard line. That's where this drive is going to start. Southwest has a chance to take a 3-score lead here. South Central defense, what are you doing?
They had a shot at a pick on that first touchdown drive. They're really close to it. They just missed, and I think they're just playing on a little bit too timid right now, a little too far away from the football. And Fletcher Gross is really making them pay right now. And we're not even 7 minutes into this game yet, partner.
First down for Gross. Going to be handoff to Eddie Poole, his first carry of the day. He's going to go for 1 yard. Dom Schaefer saying Optimus dragging on Vincent. Almost jinxed him. Made his mom cry at the same time.
Well, he's just got to get it together, man. His team's down 2 touchdowns. The Lions have had a rough start so far. It's not all on Vincent. I mean, the defense needs to pick it up too, but you got to put points on the board.
Always looking for that Jewel big run and big play too. Gross going to throw here on second down. Out to Poole out of the backfield. He's going to get 4 yards on that. And look at the QB comparison. Fletcher Gross already over 150 yards. Vincent still in the teens.
Not even to the teens. He's had 12.
He's a free.
Really needs to step his game up tonight.
Throws. Caught.
And was that Bradley again?
That was Bramlett, his first catch of the day.
Corey Bramlett, first catch of the game. And that was a risky throw and a huge hit from Damon Gilden, the left outside linebacker.
Great throw, too. That linebacker needs to get his head on a swivel a little bit more, though. Maybe has a chance at the ball. Split backs here for the Titans on first down. Looks like man coverage across the board. They're going to hand it to Poole. Poole has a lane. Poole. Unfortunately had his blocker push the defender right into him, but Eddie Poole wanting that big run. He loves that high stepping.
Yeah, he really does. And, he almost had a chance at a touchdown there. I mean, if he was able to get to the outside, who knows if anybody would have caught him.
Fletcher Gross with normally Fletcher Gross numbers. He had a uncharacteristically interception-heavy day against the Lions last time they played. Got to be clean against this team.
Yeah, he threw 3 picks in that game, but he also threw 5 touchdowns, which is a high school football Alliance record.
Payne, nothing doing. He ran right into a wall of defenders, and it's going to be 3rd and 8 now, and the Lions have a chance to get off the field.
Yep, I mean, Payne's poor guy's just living in the backfield. I mean, it's something that you want to hear about a linebacker, not a running back. So the O-line just not doing him any favors, and neither is the play calling this season.
Crowd chanting defense here. It's going to be a throw. Gross throws underneath, and that's not going to be deep enough. 4th down and the first punt of the day for the Titans. The Lions defense holds strong.
Yeah, Sammy Ingram coming on the punt now, and the Lions defense, that was a fantastic stop, and it's what they desperately needed. But now they need Aiden Vincent to take control of this offense for South Central and march down the field, get at least a field goal. You got to get some sort of points on the board here in the first quarter.
I don't hate the check down. Usually, you want to throw to the sticks, but in this game, up 2 scores, don't force something, throw an interception, make them go the length of the field on this defense that's done a good job so far. Jewel, not much of a return there. Always dangerous whenever he touches the ball. They got to get him going in this one.
Yeah, he had a kick return touchdown last week. I mean, the Pirates, they marched down the field. They finally got their offense going against them. They got a touchdown and made the mistake of kicking it to Laverne Jewell. Returned it all the way to the house, broke a bunch of tackles, ran through the entire special teams, and really just demoralized the Pirates.
First down for Vincent. Jewell's going to get the carry. He's has some space, spins out one guy, but he's going to be taken down after a gain of 9.
And if he was able to cut that up to the top of the field right there, he would have been off to the races. Instead, he decides to spin it back to the inside. Still a decent pickup of 9 yards, though.
Watson Gray not able to find the hole on that one and managed to pick him, bring him down after he got held up by the cornerback there. But those guys, Pottinger and Gray, have to have great games in this one.
Yeah, so far they're doing a pretty decent job. Last week, Watson Gray was a little bit overshadowed by Mark Lewis, the other outside linebacker who had a career day.
Vincent throwing back to Jewell. Jewell getting laid out by speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Mark Lewis laying out Jewel, 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Mark Lewis continuing to make a name for himself. Last week, he went crazy. I feel like he had 100 tackles. He was just all over the field. He had a bunch of deflections as well. And now he's continuing his success here on the biggest stage.
5-2 defense, 5 down linemen. They're going to run it against it. Jewel, nothing doing. He's going to be brought down. That was Pottinger. Jewel under 4 yards of carry in this first quarter so far. The Titans defense has been very, very good in these playoffs, and it's showing up today.
Yeah, showing up in a big way, stopping Jewel there, and now the Titans offense gets the ball right back. I mean, it's going to be probably the end of the first quarter by the time this play is over with. So 2-touchdown lead going into the second quarter in a championship game. Fletcher Gross in total control. Titans looking like the favorites after one.
Punt away. It's going to be fair caught by Rocky Payne at the 20-yard line. You know, last time these two teams played, the Lions scored in every single quarter. Not today. End of one, 14-0 the score here in the championship game, high school football action, season 1. You're watching High School Football Alliance on Optimus Klein.
Has anyone faked a punt lately? No, it's been several weeks since we've seen a punter just take a snap and stand there. It's been a while.
Thank goodness. I do know that the a fake field goal does work in this game, does work with these sliders. So I wouldn't hate seeing that. Rocky Payne, only 2 on that one. Good tackling.
Trying that spin move yet again, but Alan Layton just having none of it.
We'll see what special teams has in store for us. Hopefully nothing too crazy. 2nd and 8. Looking here, they have man coverage across the board, it looks like, and high safety. See how this works out for them against Clay Kersley at the bottom. Gross going to throw. They're going press. Gross throwing deep. Going to be caught. Napoleon Queen with a streak down the field. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Fletcher Gross closing in on 200 yards, and he's finding everybody tonight. Eddie Poole's caught a pass. Rocky Payne, Napoleon Queen, Clay Kersley. Corey Bramlett has one. Eric Bradley has several catches and a touchdown. They just got to get George Porter and Kendall Nielsen involved and a couple more tight ends. But, I mean, man, he's finding every single weapon he has tonight.
Going to be a run here, right side. Payne couldn't get to the outside. If he could have gotten around that tackler, Wilson there, he may have been off to the races.
Yeah, he's really struggling. You know, it just seems like his mindset is always trying to get to the outside and just use his speed. But he just doesn't have enough blocking. And I'm not sure if his acceleration is high enough for him to get to the outside to make those kind of plays.
2nd and 13 here for the Titans. Gross, lots of time. Going to throw underneath. That's George Porter with his first catch of the day. Obviously had that huge, no, that was Nielsen, excuse me. Kendall Nielsen on the catch. His first reception of the day. Obviously with the injury to Trent, he's moved up to the number 3. So, you know, expect something out of him today.
Yeah, he played really well against the Comets too. So now we just need George Porter to catch a pass, and that'll be all the receivers for tonight.
3rd down, free play. Gross looking around, gonna get hit.
Oh!
Lucky for him, that's a free play, and they're gonna get another chance.
Oh my goodness, Paul Warren. That's the second time he's been in the backfield tonight. It doesn't count, but he laid a massive hit on Fletcher Gross. They call that on Perry Sidney, the right end, trying to get a little bit of a head start. Didn't work out for him, but Paul Warren got in perfectly.
3rd and 5 now. Titans got to draw something up, keep the drive alive. Obviously, the Lions looking to get off the field, maybe try to chip into this lead. Their offense has been stuck on the bench for most of this game. Gross, see what he has in store. Rocky Payne in the backfield. Going to throw it. Gross, left side, deep. Incomplete. What a play by the cornerback to knock it away. Kersley nearly had it, and that would have been a touchdown if he could have brought that one down. Dwayne Lyle.
Yeah, Dwayne Lyle. You know, he's made some really good plays this season. He's been a pick machine. Didn't think he could catch it there, so just decided to swat it down, made the smart play. and now gets this stagnant Lions offense, the football back. See what they can do with about 8:20 left to go after this punt.
Punt is away, and this is going to be fielded at the 20-ish by Jewell. This is where the Lions will get the ball. Interesting thing about the Titans is if you look back at the last few games, this is kind of the same script as happened against the Comets. Because against the Comets, they started out with a 14-point lead on the first 2 drives and then didn't score in the second quarter. So maybe a little bit of a repeat of last game for the Titans, starting fast and then starting to get stagnant. They only scored 7 points the rest of the way. They're going to have to change that if they want to beat the Lions.
Absolutely. Got to keep the momentum going.
Throw here from Vincent. He's going to throw underneath for a gain of 3.
Yeah, Brody Fisher, nice little catch there. Nothing too crazy. Just get the drive going a little bit. Move the ball forward. Try to find that rhythm with your quarterback.
Yeah, it's very important. Vincent, we know he can spin it when he's in a roll. Right now, he is not in a roll. Looks like man coverage here on 2nd and 7.
Well, hey, he's finally got 15 passing yards.
He's a teenager now. Jewell spins out. One guy has him space, but oh, what a play by the defenders, by Prottinger and the rest to bring him down. He was about a yard away from being gone.
Yeah, and look at all the offensive linemen down the field. It's like, 3 or 4 of them down there trying to lead block. Look at the big hog mollies hitting safeties. Irv Street got some from number 62. That's Ellis Ruskin, the right guard, downfield blocking a safety. That's beautiful.
Really, Irv Street there, he saved a touchdown. Didn't get the tackle, not going to get any credit, but his ability to, even though he got blocked, he forced that play back inside. And if Jewell had gone right around the offensive lineman and around Irv Street, that would have been gone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, that's your job as a DB. Force it back inside.
Throws it deep, and Skinner going to bring this one down for a first down to the 41. And Riley Skinner getting involved here after coming back from the twisted knee.
Yeah, good to see him catch the ball right there. Nice post route. Not sure who is that, 20? That's Aaron Burnell. I'm not sure what he's doing there. Just kind of sat there and watched him get wide open. And that's the Lions' biggest play on offense so far in the ballgame.
1st and 10 now for the Lions. Hopefully for them, they're trying to get something going, get something rolling here on this drive so that they can cut into this lead. They do best in close games and with a lead when they can give Jewell the ball. They can sit on your mistakes. Jewell going to make a not very good run, a still not very good run, only 2.
Yeah, Drake Corbin, the defensive end, coming up and making a nice tackle on the superstar halfback. But again, I mean, it's not bad though. 2 yards, yeah, it's not a lot, but they're moving the ball forward. So as long as you keep chugging along forward, good things will happen for your offense.
2nd and 8, bunch to the top, single to the bottom. Going to throw. Vincent throws it deep, middle of the field, open and dropped.
Oh, man.
That was Stanley Morris, the converted quarterback, with a wide open play, and he dropped it.
Man, well, the last time we actually saw him on the field, he was playing quarterback, so maybe maybe his head's just not in it as a receiver tonight, but he needs to figure that out real quick because he really just hurt the offense on that play.
Would have been a huge conversion. Instead, it's a 3rd and 8. Same formation, just flipped. And they're going to run it. Vincent throws near side, incomplete, off the hands of his receiver. This is triplet, and this is not when you want to forget your hands at home.
Oh, my goodness. First, it's Stanley Morris. Now it's Heath Triplett. Man, I don't know about that. It was perfect play drawn up right there from Travers Jewell, and great execution by the quarterback. The receivers, last 2 plays, just let him down, and they're going to have to punt this away. They are not in field goal range for Wesley Graham, who's had a rough season for long kicks.
We'll see how long this one is as the Titans get the ball back. Rocky
Antoine Moore.
Payne going to fair catch this one at the 12-yard line. That's where the offense is going to get going. They got to get something. I mean, they started so hot, and then the last few drives kind of went a little stagnant. What do you think's the problem?
I mean, the first drive, they went after the running backs. They threw it out to the flats a couple times, got some big chunk plays. They found Eric Bradley. And then on the next touchdown drive, it was Clay Kersley on a big touchdown. So maybe go back to the running backs. Go back to your tight end a little bit.
Interesting formation here. Looks like the defense out of position, scrambling as Gross changing the play. They're going to run up the middle of Rocky Payne. Payne's going to get a decent run gain of just over 9. They're going to call it short inches there. And lucky for the defense, who looked a little bit confused before snap.
Yeah, they had no idea what was going on. They were all lost in the sauce right there. You had a linebacker trying to direct traffic, telling the corner to get to the other side. I believe it was Alan Layton who was lost. But best run of the day for Payne. That probably gets him back to 0 yards.
Poole going to run here, and a nice run from Eddie Poole picks up the first down. Damon Gilden, his 4th tackle of the day.
Yeah, really, under talked about a linebacker is Damon Gilden. He gets overshadowed by Gerard Wilson, the right outside linebacker, but he's had a pretty solid season. Nothing, eye-popping on the stat sheet, but he's always pretty consistent.
1st and 10, going to hand off to Poole again. This time, Gerard Wilson in the backfield right away. Nothing there, loss of 2.
Yeah, and Ralph Roach went up there to help him out as well. So good team tackle on a pretty sturdy running back in Eddie Poole. But it is nice to see these running backs get some carries to start off this drive. We're probably going to see Gross go to the air here, though.
2nd and 12, split backs, your favorite formation.
Oh, yes.
No safety help on the right side. They aren't afraid of Bramlett. They're going to run it to Poole, and Poole's not going to go anywhere. Loss of 1. Now they have to throw it 3rd and 13. Landon Wilson.
Yeah, plays like that is why I just despise split back. I mean, he's got no lead blocker. You're just handing it off and letting him run into a brick wall. I can't stand it.
Tell us how you really feel there, Optimus. 3rd and 13. Trips to the top. Gross going to throw under pressure. He's going to go down. Offensive line falls apart. Defense shows up. South Central going to get the ball back.
Yes, sir. Number 96. That's Asante Cobb. And against the Pirates, he had 2 sacks in that game. So just continuing his hot streak as Gross is just flat and kind of landed awkwardly there, too, as Cobb hit him in the legs.
4th and 18, and the punt unit comes out. The South Central defense clamping up after early struggles for them. Offense has to get figured out, though.
Absolutely.
And the punt nearly blocked, but lucky for them, get the ball away, and going to be stopped at the 48.
And that was number 29, Steve Knight, the backup strong safety with a great special teams play. Parker Thomas in the chat. What's up, Parker? See if Aiden Vincent can throw the ball for, I don't know, maybe 20 yards this game.
Slightly confused by your question there, Tom, but I just message Optimus and fill him in, and then we can answer that question better for you. I think you have his some form of his messaging systems, because I know you don't have Discord.
Hit me up on PlayStation, baby. What's up?
Hit him up on PlayStation. Everyone's favorite messaging app, and we'll get back to you on that question.
Hey, sometimes that's all you got, Hey.
2nd and 1 after the play there. Look at Irv Street. He's had a good few weeks. We ragged on him a little early in the season, but he's really, really come on strong in the last 4 or 5 weeks here. Going to hand it off to Jewel up the middle. Jewel is going to get the first down.
Best drive of the day so far for the Lions. They're almost in the best field position they've been in. They got to the 38, I believe, last drive. Got backed up, had to punt it. So hopefully they have a little bit more success here. Vincent is going to have to take control here. Find your open guys. You got Fisher, you got Skinner. Try to hit him up.
1st and 10. Vincent going to throw out route. Nearly picked and almost going the other way. The Titans, big missed opportunity.
Oh, my goodness. That was really close. That was Max Warren who dropped the interception. That could be costly because, Lions got away with one there. Want to sponsor someone who can't afford to be a player? That sounds like a fantastic idea, Tom.
I love it. It sounds good to me. We're not like some leagues who wouldn't like that so much.
You can't pay or we're going to ban you.
You're banned, Tom. First, 2nd and 10. Out route here. It's going to be a first down. Oh, nearly a first down, but he's kind of a mistake by the receiver. Is going to get short.
I'm not sure why Skinner spun right there. If he just kept running, that's an easy first down. Now the Titans have a shot at getting a stop here on 3rd and very short, which we know that they're perfectly capable of doing. They won a game last week doing just that.
Here's the play. Jewel in the backfield, stacking the boxes. The Titans, can they stop him? Only 3 down linemen, though. They're going to hand it off, and it's going to be close. They're going to get the first down, though. It looks like Jewel gets over the line. 2-minute warning here in Colorado, as almost said South Central, but here we are in Colorado at the Kingdom, home of the Castle Rock Knights in the CFA. CFA just around the corner. As Tom Schaefer, we talked about making a player. Don't forget, in the description of the video, player builder. Build a player, get into high school season 2, which is going to be running alongside the CFA, and we will see you there. First down 10 for Vincent. Going to throw an out route and out of bounds. Bad timing. Now the hurry-up's going here, though. We'll see what other plays they got in this formation.
Yeah, I'd like to see him go over the middle right here.
2nd and 10. Going to run slants, and Vincent Hizzy threw incomplete, and this might not be the best situation for the Lions.
No, 2 incomplete passes in a row, and they're still going no huddle. It's just not that great.
Throw for Vincent. Steps up, sack, and that takes him out of field goal range. Drake Corbin with his first sack of the day.
Drake Corbin, he's had a fantastic season, and he gets a sack in the championship game just to add to his accolades for the year. And that takes him out of field goal range, just like you said. I mean, Wesley Graham does not have the leg for that. That'd be a 49-yard try. He could maybe make a 42, 43-yarder. So going to see Antoine Moore punt it away again. Tough break for the Lions.
Welcome to high school kickers. Sometimes they just don't got the leg. Time's taken down. I'm surprised the Titans didn't take a timeout, but it looks like they're content to go into halftime 14-0. We'll see what they do here and see how this punt goes. It's going to land inside the 10. Bounces and going to be down. Oh, he goes into the end zone. Couldn't quite keep his feet out of the end zone. And that's going to be at the 20. And 1:03, plenty of time for Fletcher Gross.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, air it out, young man. I want to see him take shots to Kersley. Throw it to George Porter. He had a 63-yard touchdown against the Comets. So I just want to see him air it out.
To be fair, George Porter was also open against that Comets defense.
Closest guy was the ref. It was pretty rough.
Going to be a throw here, out route to Rocky Payne.
Keeps trying that spin. Tom Schaefer knows what it's like to be poor. Memorial Scholarship. I love it.
Well, and
thanks, Tom.
Hey,
you're the best.
Tom, we'll get a clip. I got a clip for you for the 20.
I really enjoy making love to your ears. I think that you have beautiful ears. They fit very nicely. So I would say it would be an erotic.
You're welcome. 3rd and 6 here for the Titans as that play went nowhere. Looks like they're content to just let this go to halftime. 14-0, which I can't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, your defense is playing phenomenal. Your offense has been stagnant in the second quarter. They started off hot, 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, but I like the coach's decision here. Just run it and go into the half with the
almost
lead.
Picked
oh, my
off.
goodness. What? Why?
What was that play call? Looking for Bramblett across the middle.
Bruh. That is, I don't know what to say. I don't know why they run it 2 times and then throw it. Like, what is the play calling there?
Well, the Lions are going to get a punt. Punt is away, and
luckily, it's probably going to be fair caught here. Right?
No,
nope.
Jules going to take it. Nothing there for him, though. Lucky for the Titans. That's going to be halftime here in Colorado. Score 14-0. And we will be back after these highlights and some stats for the second half action. So enjoy as we try to figure out this stupid internet. Is it like completely dead?
There we go.
Kick is away for the second half. Gave me a scare that I thought the internet completely died on us.
It wouldn't be the first time. It's all right. We're working through it.
Looks like the stream is still up. It is still up. Cool. Welcome back to the second half here in Colorado. South Central getting the ball first. That first half, man, all Titans all the time. And the Lions really not in a position they're in much offense, just not existent on offense. Vince is going to throw it here and hit as he throws again.
Yeah, 95. That is Martin Robertson, the defensive tackle, coming through with a big-time hit on the quarterback. Lions only so 200 plus for them, and 5 more minutes time of possession for Southwest as well.
Hey, stream's still up. That's something to be happy about as Vincent going to throw it here. Throws it deep, middle of the field. Going to be caught. Brody Fisher brings it in.
There you go. You need your playmakers to step up, and Brody Fisher's been doing it all season. Great route runner. Fantastic catcher up in the air like that. I mean, that's just a beautiful contested catch. Look at him just reaching all the way out. He couldn't reach any farther. What a beautiful play. And another big hit by Irv Street yet again.
Looks like maybe their net might be taking a moment to give us a break here. Vincent throwing corner route, gonna be incomplete. Looking for Stan, the man, the Morris, couldn't bring it in.
Yeah, Aaron Burnell with a deflection nearly had the INT. Very close. That would have really crushed the Lions. I think they would have been completely demoralized after that. Marvin Joseph in the chat. What's going on, Marvin?
Welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We've had 2 battles going on here. We have the battle on the field, and we have the battle with the internet. One team is winning by a long shot on both of those. Toss play the Jewel. He has some space. Jewel has a blocker. Irv Street, though, what a great tackle.
Wow. And, you know, they're probably not in field goal range here either at the 30. That'd be a 47-yard try. I just don't think Wesley Graham has it in him. They need this first down, and they need it now.
We'll see what they go to. Look at Irv Street. He's been the lion killer today so far. Sack in the box. They're expecting the run. Handoff up the middle. Jewel has a first down.
And look who it was again on the tackle. Irv Street has got 5 and 1 for a loss already in this matchup. But the Lions finally getting a first down, getting inside the 30-yard line, inching their way closer to that red zone. I mean, they're right on the edge of Wesley Graham's field goal range. So I'd want to at least get to the 20-yard line here if I'm South Central.
Working again at 7 a.m. Oof.
That's tough.
Toss play the Jewel again. Nothing doing there. Good defense from Pottinger.
Yeah, Pottinger, one of the best tackling linebackers in high school football, and just basically came through unblocked right there. Nice tackle for a loss. Lions just going the opposite direction of what I told them to do. You get closer to the 20, not closer to the 30.
They have one direction they're supposed to go.
Yes.
2nd and 11. Vincent to throw. Plenty of time. Good protection. Under pressure, though, it's going to go down. Great coverage sack, and that pushes them back out of field goal range again. And who was that? That was number 96 on the sack. Dave Flanagan.
Yeah, David Flanagan with the sack. That's the 3rd string defensive tackle who's just putting in work on the right guard, Ellis Ruskin. Wow. So basically what I said was, Lions, you should definitely go backwards more and more each play.
3rd and 16, 4 receiver set. It's a big play for them to get some points out of this drive. Vincent to throw underneath. Has Stanley Morris. Morris going to turn upfield and get close. Can't quite get there.
Oh, man. Irv Street and Tavarius Oldham with the combined tackle there to stop him short. But, hey, they're in Wesley Graham's field goal range, so they got that going for them. But just great team tackle there to prevent the first down.
Stanley Morris trying to make up for his previous drop. It looks like the kick unit is coming out. Oh, no. Stanley Morris lining up. It looks like they're lining up to go for it. Aggressive call from Travis Joel. Let's see if they actually snap it, or they're just going to burn a timeout.
Oh, they're going to burn the timeout.
How unfortunate. Not what you want to see in this situation, as these timeouts can be valuable.
Come on, man. Dang. Should have just sent the field goal unit on if you're not going to go for it. I don't like that, this early in the second half. Man, I would have just snapped the ball right there. I would have just went for it. Put the ball in your playmaker's hands. Give it to Laverne Jewell.
Marvin Joseph got 2 new games. What games should you get? Yeah, I can't justify that call in my head.
No, you just wasted a timeout, which could be really valuable, towards the end of the game, like you mentioned. They've only got 2 now, and there's a lot of game left. And the Titans, they're going to get the ball right back. If they end up marching down the field and scoring, could open this game wide open.
Yeah, sometimes when you're calling a game, you're streaming, and your eyes wander, and all of a sudden you have a DM from someone, and you open it up, and sometimes you have DMs just make you go, what was someone thinking? I just got one of those.
That feels bad, man.
First points of the game for South Central as they cut this to an 11-point lead. Kick is away. And Rocky Payne's going to take this one out to the 32-yard line. That's where he's going to start this. They're going to start this drive. The Titans been completely shut down since that first quarter. They got to figure out something here.
Yeah, shut down. But, the Lions haven't really done anything either. So, it hasn't really hurt them too much. But they do need to get some more rhythm going. They were electric in that first quarter.
Throw here from Gross to Poole. He has some blockers in front of him. Going to get the first down and more down the left sideline. Turns on the burners down to the 42-yard line. Great play on first down by Eddie Poole.
And look at that. 3 catches, 55 yards receiving for Eddie Poole. That might be the most receiving yards we've seen a running back get this season. I don't have those stats in front of me, but it's been really nice to see Fletcher Gross target the running backs out of the backfield. And, that's how they were really successful on their first touchdown drive. They hit Rocky Payne, they hit Eddie Poole out of the backfield, found Eric Bradley. So I'd like to see him keep going in that same direction.
1st and 10. You mentioned getting Poole involved, not necessarily on the ground too much, but through the air, they have gotten him involved quite a bit. Going to be a throw here from Gross. Plenty of time, check down. Nielsen going the wrong way, man. Get that man a map. Where is he going?
This man is auditioning for Dancing with the Stars. I don't know what's going on here. That was Kendall Nielsen, I believe. And, if I'm the head coach, I put him on the bench for a little bit so he can get some smelling salts, try to wake up a little bit.
Maybe get that man some GPS, a compass, a sextant, anything. Point him in the right direction. A throw here from Gross now on second down after the long loss. Payne, nothing doing there. 3rd and long.
Yeah, 3rd and 16. Gonna have to chuck it now. Look for Kersley. Look for Bramlett. I've only seen Bramlett catch 1 pass. Kersley's been a little bit quiet. He's got that long touchdown, but other than that, he only had a couple other catches. I'd like to see him get a little bit more involved in this passing attack.
3rd and 16. A throw from Gross. Deep middle. Caught! First down! Wow. Kendall Nielsen bringing it down, and the Titans convert the 3rd and forever and get to the 31.
Yeah, and he makes up for, breakdancing in the backfield on his catch earlier in this drive.
What was 50 doing?
That lost 6 yards. That's a good question. Anthony Rogers, you good, bro?
I think the answer is no, he's not. Clearly. Press coverage here on this first down play. They're going to hand it off to Payne. 2nd and 13. Second and 13 for the Titans. They're going to throw it across the middle. It's going to be caught. Incomplete. Dropped. I thought he was going to bring that one in.
Yeah, first drop of the ball game for Eric Bradley, who's been pretty good so far tonight, but just couldn't haul that one in.
Yeah, big hit on him. Nearly had that one down, but just couldn't quite hold on to it.
Yeah, Alan Layton, the number 2 corner, with a big-time hit to jar that ball loose.
Looks like you're offending people in the chat like usual. 3rd and
What do you
13.
mean?
Another 3rd and forever. Gross throws it deep. Open. Touchdown, Corey Bramlett.
Bramlett for 6, and the Titans open this up a little bit more. Not sure what the Lions can do here. Their offense has been open up the middle of the field, and just an easy pitch and catch by Fletcher Gross.
Way to convert a 3rd down, and Southwest now up 20, about to be 21-3.
Stanford Bond on for his 3rd extra point of the night to tie the Lions by himself.
Kick is up. Kick is good, and it's 21-3.
Thanks, buddy.
Kick is about to be underway, and South Central about to get a chance to put some points on the board. They need some more points than 3. This has been a bit rough for them as Skinner weaving out to the 37.
Yeah, not a bad return, though. So, they got to go back to the passing attack. He found Fisher on a couple nice routes on the last drive. But once they got down towards like the 25-yard line, it just all stalled out. Lost some yards and almost got out of field goal range to end that drive.
1st and 10 now. Gonna be a throw. Vincent bring the blitz. Open underneath is Brody Fisher. He's been quiet in this game. They've done a good job keeping these receivers under wraps for the most part.
Yeah, well, the Titans, they do have a couple really solid corners. Max Warren, Aaron Burnell, I mentioned him at the start of this game. They've been really solid all season long. At one point, the Titans had the number 1 pass defense. I'm not sure what they're ranked currently, but they've been pretty good.
Hand off to Jewell, right side, gonna break 1 tackle and get a 1st down.
Yeah, they really needed that 1st down. That was so close to being another stop for the Titans. It would have been 3rd and short, but good effort by Jewell to fall forward and keep the chains moving. Southwest is just too dominant. I mean, they have had their way with the Lions here tonight.
Looks like press coverage at the bottom of the screen. Single high safety look. They're going to throw it. Open out is going to be caught. Skinner turning up the field. He's going to get down to the 32-yard line. Perfect play call against the man.
Yeah, absolutely. Great call by Travers Jewell. And, man, is it really nice to see Riley Skinner back on the football field. He's been an integral part to this offense all season long. They kind of missed him the last couple of weeks, but making some nice plays here tonight.
Last week I wasn't convinced, but this week I'm convinced. They can put anyone out there at receiver and be good. I mean, they don't look like they've skipped a beat without Tyron Trent.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the Titans are just nasty. I don't think it matters who Gross has to throw to. He's going to find them open.
1st and 10. Going to be a toss play to Jewell under siege right away and loses 4 yards. This run defense has kept Jewell completely under wraps in this game, and that's not easy to do.
Yeah, he had 39 yards at the half, and, it's players like Watson Gray, Guy Pottinger, Mark Lewis even, the other outside linebacker's been having really good playoffs. These guys are just keeping him in check.
2nd and 14 now after the loss. Going to be a throw from Vincent. Going to throw left side. Quick throw to Brody Fisher. He turns upfield. He's going to get pushed out of bounds by Irv Street. Short of line of gain, 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Street in on another tackle. He has been a machine tonight. And, the Lions, 2 yards. You need this first down. You don't want to kick another field goal. And even from right here, it'd be a 41-yarder. Even that would be tough for Wesley Graham.
Looks like they're going to go to none others than Laverne Jewell. Defense in 4-3. Going to throw. Not to Laverne. To the tight end. First down.
And which tight end was that? That was 88. That's Wheatley. Oh, my goodness. First time we've called Ronnie Wheatley's name tonight. And that was a crucial catch for this offense as they get in the red zone and are threatening for a touchdown.
We're going to hand off to Jewell up the middle. Good blocking. Jewell. Irv Street.
Oh, my goodness.
Irv Street has had an incredible game today. His sure tackling is part of the reason why South Central only has 3 points.
Yeah, he won't get player of the game or anything because he doesn't have any fancy, flashy offensive stats. But I'm pretty sure he's going to get defensive player of the game from you and I.
Oh, for sure. 2nd and 5. It's going to be Jewell in the backfield. See if they throw. See if they run. It's going to be a run. Jewell up the middle. Spins one. The tackle. Who else? Irv Street on the tackle.
Man, Irv Street, Max Warren combining on the stop. Another tackle short of the sticks, 3rd and inches. Big time play. Let's see if they go with some out routes here to the tight ends.
Third and inches now. Vincent to throw. Under pressure, going to go down. The sack, they bring the blitz, and 54 is going to come in and sack. That's Guy Pottinger.
Guy Pottinger, I'm not even sure if he has a single sack all season long, but that was a crucial one as we're getting closer and closer to the 4th quarter. We're going to see Wesley Graham attempt another field goal here, about a 25-yarder, so another big-time stop for this Titan defense.
Welcome to the chat, Jason. He said, my God, it's 21-3. Insane. Yeah, I don't think any of us expected it to be this drastic of a lead for Southwest, but far from over. We've seen some incredible comebacks, and if there's ever going to be a team that's going to have luck go their way for a comeback, it's going to be South Central.
Yeah, they have found just so many different ways this season to win. Yeah, they had all those takeaways and everything, 18 of them in the first 6 weeks. They ended on a low note, not getting a single one, even in the playoff game on Tuesday. But, they're just a team that is tough and gritty, and they just find a way somehow.
Kick is away. And Rocky Payne going to take this one from the 10-yard line, see what he can do on this return. Breaks one, gets to the 30. That's where this offense is going to come out. I feel like 21-6 now. On paper, that seems like a good lead. But with these two teams, if I'm Southwest, I want another touchdown at least.
Oh, absolutely. Just keep on slinging it down the field. Fletcher Gross is so good. Can't wait to see where he's going to end up committing to the College Football Alliance. Just can't wait to see the rest of his career. He's such a great talent.
Gross to throw. Going to throw it deep. Caught! Kersley between two defenders to the 46. Clay Kersley now nearly to 100 yards on the day. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Get your 4s up in the chat. It's 21-6 here in the high school championship game, season 1. You're watching High School Football Alliance on Optimus Klein.
If you guys want to be on one of these teams next season, don't forget there's a player builder in the description. Click on that. So small one-time payment for an opportunity at like a 20-year football career. Just take a chance.
Gross moving around the pocket. Going to throw it out of bounds. Smart play on first down. And 2nd down coming up here.
Yeah, great decision there. Nobody was open. And that's why Gross is the most, college starter ready quarterback out of all these teams. He's always made great decisions this season and just showed it right there. I mean, you don't want to force a pass downfield and give this takeaway happy defense an opportunity.
2nd and 10. Gross Heavy set. They're going to throw out of it, though. He's under pressure, throws it across the middle. Nearly got in there to Darren Clark, but third down now coming up.
Man, I thought that he caught that for a second, the way he kept on running, and you couldn't really see the ball for a moment. But, 3rd and 10, no need to panic here. You got plenty of plays in that playbook that you can draw up, and just send out there to Gross, and he'll make the throw no matter what. This game is like a year old or something. This game was actually made in 2007.
It's amazing. It's one of the best games of all time. It has its issues, but it has a lot of great qualities too. Gross to throw deep, right side, incomplete, drop pick, looking for Nielsen on the corner. 4th down, Lions are going to get the ball.
Yeah, nearly had him there. Just a great play. I didn't see the number. It might have been the strong safety 25, Isaac Bell, that ended up making that play. But good stop by the Lions defense, and they're going to get Aiden Vincent, Laverne Jewell, this offense, the football back, and they need to score a touchdown, and they need it quick.
Punt away, Jewell back. He's going to let this one bounce from the 10 to the 4 to the 2 to the 1, down at the 2. Great punt from the Titans, pins them back 98 yards away.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Jewell was thinking there. I don't know why he didn't run up and fair catch that. I just don't know. They would have had the ball at the 10-yard line. Instead, now they're backed up right into their own end zone. For an offense that hasn't really moved the ball well at all today.
Stacking the line here. Can they get a safety? Outside run. Jewell couldn't get the handoff. Jewell has some space. Irv Street trying to track him down, and he's going to get him at the 43. Laverne Jewell with his biggest run of the day, taking him to 98 yards. 41 yards for Laverne Jewell on 1st down to get him out of their rating the shot of their own goalpost.
Yeah, fantastic blocking as well. You see number 64, Lamont Sanford, one of the top linemen in high school, the left guard, just making a nice pull right there and taking that outside. And great blocking by Brody Fisher as well, number 13, the wide receiver, to spring Laverne Jewell free. Best play from this offense we've seen all night so far, and that might be the thing that just kickstarts this offense.
Vincent going to hand it back off to Jewell. Jewell left side again. Good blocking again. Irv Street again with the tackle. Seems like we're seeing the same story play out in every single play here.
Yeah, really fitting that he's the one that saved the touchdown on that last run, and then just comes right back and makes another tackle. But another good run for Laverne Jewell as that gets him over the century mark here in the championship game.
2nd and 3. Going to be a throw. Vincent gonna incomplete. His receiver got bumped, but the ref said it's within 5 yards, and so they're gonna let it go. Incomplete. Missed time with Riley Skinner.
Yeah, really great effort from Skinner though. He knew he got nudged a little bit at the line, or a couple yards downfield, but still laid out for that. Tried to make a play for his quarterback. As we're less than 10 minutes to go here on the season.
Vincent to throw, sidearm into traffic. He's lucky that one wasn't picked. Drake Corbin was in the area along with 2 other Titan defenders, and the punt unit is going to come out for the Lions.
Yeah, that's just really rough. Drake Corbin, the defensive end, just dropping back. The ball ends up hitting him in the backside, right in the back, in the middle of his numbers on his jersey. He never saw the ball, obviously, but Vincent clearly never saw him. And we're going to see Fletcher Gross and this Titan offense take the field again. There's still plenty of time, but we also got to mention South Central wasted a timeout in that 3rd quarter as well.
Moore's punt is away. Going to be fielded from Rocky Payne. Gets this one to the 19 where the offense is going to start. Defense, a big drive for them.
Yeah, and, you see Rocky Payne trying that spin move. I feel like every time he's touched the ball these last few weeks, he's just tried to spin move on every single player. He's bound to make it work at least one time. Maybe just not tonight.
1st and 10. I formation, Eddie Poole. I'm combining the names. Eddie Poole in the backfield. They're going to throw. Slant, Kersley, 1st down. It's as easy as that.
Yep, Kersley over 100 yards receiving now, 6 catches, 110 yards. He's got a touchdown as well. And this offense just keeps on churning out first down after first down. And like you said, just way too easy. I'm not sure why they had Ralph Roach, one of the top corners in high school, playing off coverage there. I really want him to play press on Clay Kersley and stop him near the line of scrimmage, or at least try to slow him down.
Throw from Gross under pressure. He's going to throw on the run. Somehow gets to the Kersley for a gain of 3. My goodness, is there anything this man can't do?
I just don't know. I don't know, man. That was a crazy play. It only got 3 yards out of it, but the man's rolling left and somehow is able to contort his body and throw it back towards the middle of the field to get a nice completion.
2nd and 7. Gonna hand off to Eddie Poole. Poole spent plenty of space. Can't spin out the man, but gets a decent run here. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Yeah, Dwayne Lyle, the free safety number 26, makes a nice stop. Eddie Poole hasn't had a lot of carries today, but he's made the most of them. Most of his yards are on those 3 catches for 55. So, he's not getting a lot of touches, but he's making the most of every single one.
Hand off to Payne. Payne gets his speed. Can't quite get there. 4th and inches. And the punt unit will most likely come out for the Southwest Titans. South Central clinging on to life here in the high school championship.
Like, what is he doing? Like I just mentioned, he's trying to spin on every play, and he does it again. But if he just keeps running as fast as those little leggies can go, he gets that first down.
Jules going to return this one. Good coverage from the Titans special teams unit, and now the offense comes out. The Titans just letting the Lions hang around in this one. It might come back to bite them.
Yeah, they kind of did the same thing against the Comets, but they were able to hold on. This is a little bit different. They have a little bit bigger of a lead. The Lions offense has struggled a lot more than International did on Tuesday night.
Seven minutes, 22 seconds to go in this game. Throw here deep. Going to be incomplete. Who else? Irv Street separates the man from the ball, and he's having the game of his life.
I mean, he is just playing absolutely lights out. We've seen him do this time and time again this season. He's not making a lot of interceptions, but he's getting there as soon as the ball gets to the receiver and just laying a boom, just a big hit on him and drawing the ball loose almost every single time.
Kind of reminds me of like a Ryan Clark from the other league that we don't talk about.
Yes.
The way he plays. Jules going to run up the middle. Watson Gray, first time we've really called his name today on the tackle in a 3rd and 8 now.
Yeah, Gray, just a couple tackles tonight. That was a nice one, though. One-on-one tackle. You always love to see those from the linebackers. 3rd and long coming up. 7 minutes to go. Lions only have 2 timeouts left. They need a big play, and they need it right now.
3rd and 8. You're approaching 4-down territory. Vincent going to throw across the middle. Going to be incomplete. Knocked away. Guy Pottinger on the coverage.
Wow, Pottinger, he can do it all. Great in run support and great out in coverage. And we're going to see Antoine Moore punt it away again. Travers Jewell, I'm not sure what's going on in his head right now, but he cannot be happy with the way this offense has performed tonight.
Punt is units on the field. Interesting. I don't necessarily disagree, but you could make an argument either way. Defense has done good against the Lions in the second half.
Yeah, they've done well enough to still keep it within 2 scores, but eventually, the dam's going to break, and Fletcher Gross is going to throw another touchdown. It's only a matter of time. Citizens for Herb Street PED testing. Oh my goodness. I'm assuming you're talking about Irv Street.
Irv Street, kind of similar. It's his long forgotten cousin. Gross gonna throw, and that's gonna be caught. What a throw! What a catch by Corey Bramlett. Gross over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks on the day. Just an amazing game from him.
Yeah, let's take a little gander at his touchdown to interception ratio here in the just the playoffs alone. 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Just give him the trophy, give him the title. All right, he's playing fantastic.
Throw out route caught. Kersley 4 yards.
Yeah, the defender really wanted to lay a big hit on Kersley there, pulled up at the very last second. And nice route again from Kersley. Nice out route. Second down and very manageable. See what they do from the Lions' 35-yard line.
Mojo McClain saying Aiden Vincent was replaced with a doppelganger.
That's tough.
Vaden Asen. 2nd and 6. Fletcher Gross to throw. Under pressure, going to go down. Defense gets to him. Lots of pressure on both these quarterbacks today. And he's celebrating a little too hard for a team that's down this much.
Yeah, look at the scoreboard, man. I know it's your second sack of the night, Mr. Warren. But you're down by 15, and there's less than 6 minutes left in your entire high school career. So maybe try to figure out what the moment actually is, you know?
Last 5 minutes and 30 seconds, we'll see if Fletcher Gross in high school ever. Gonna out deep route, left side, he throws it. He has him! Touchdown, Clay Kersley. You said it was a matter of time. Well, it was a matter of 1 minute and 16 seconds.
Did you really time it?
I did.
You're a beautiful man. You know that? Huge touchdown there. Titans have opened this one up wide. Look at Ralph Roach. I mean, I don't know if he expected Dwayne Lyle to help him out in coverage there. Somebody had some miscommunication. Somebody forgot how to play, as a defensive back right there. Blown coverage. Too easy for Fletcher Gross. You know, you leave somebody open by just a yard, and Gross is going to find him every time.
You'd think it would be easier. You don't have Trent on the field. You only have one man to cover. Cover Clay Kersley. That should be your entire assignment. But no, Kersley over 100 yards with that one. And the Lions looking out of it right now. Titans, maybe their best game of the season.
Yeah, I mean, the defense is playing absolutely lights out. Fletcher Gross is having a perfect game. He's got 4 touchdowns, no picks, over 350 passing yards. I think he's the best player this season. He definitely showed it here tonight.
Kick is away. A couple tackles, and that wasn't Laverne. That was Riley Skinner getting out to the 45-yard line.
Yep, Skinner with a nice return and good field position, but it might just be a little bit too late. You're down big right now, down 22 points, and less than 6 minutes left on the season. Offense hasn't got able, they haven't been able to move this ball down the field, at all. Laverne Jewell, he's got over 100 yards of rushing, but besides that, they haven't done anything on offense.
Parker Thomas using the sliders we use here in the High School Football Alliance for his own games on 2K8. If you join our Discord, nice. Link in the description, you can get a handle on those sliders as well. Great for CPU gameplay. Playing it, I haven't tested as much, so let us know how it is to play. The times I have played it, it's very challenging.
Yeah, we didn't. We did about 100 test games with sliders, just CPU versus CPU. We didn't really dabble in the whole human versus CPU action.
Mojo McClain's in the backups, might be coming soon for Southwest.
They might.
I would wait till the very last minute. Hand off to Laverne Jewell, and he's not going to go anywhere. I get trying to get the ball to your best player, but you're down 22 points with 4.5 minutes to go. Maybe throw the football.
That sounds like a pretty grand idea.
3rd and 7, see what they run here. It's going to be a pass. Imagine that. Out route, going to be incomplete. Watson Gray on the coverage and looking for the tight end. 4th down. If the season wasn't already on the line, I think this play here is going to wrap up the Lions' season.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like they're toast at the moment. This offense has just been killed today. They've been completely irrelevant to this game.
Throw here. Vincent across the middle. Going to be almost picked. Titans pick up the ball on the turnover on downs. And that just about does it for the Lions season. Guy Pottinger knocks it away. Vincent, one of his worst games of the season, and couldn't have come at a worse time.
Yeah, if this is going to be the final score of this contest, this will be the only game this season that Vincent has not thrown a touchdown pass.
Insane. As you can see, Fisher's unhappy. These guys, not a great way for your college career to end. Eddie Poole now see if he can grind this clock out. Handoff. Poole, 2 yards. And as we sit here, as this time winds off, reflection on this season, first season of high school football, first season of the HCU. Really come a long way. And thank everyone for sticking with us, for watching, enjoying. Just going to get better.
Absolutely. Can only go up. And this is a pretty successful first season, I think.
Yeah, next season we'll get your guys into this league. It's going to be great. Can't wait for Pro to come around. There's so many good elements to this universe. And we want you to be with us the entire way as Poole going to lose the 2 yards he gained there. He's had a pretty bad day on the ground, but he's been good when they needed him to be. Third down coming up.
They don't really need him to do a whole lot here. They're just trying to run the clock out as much as they can, just punt it away. Another surprising thing about tonight's game, I don't believe we've seen a single injury, not even, a minor one where somebody got the wind knocked out of them. So, pretty clean game. Also, no takeaways either.
Looks like they might throw it here on third down. See if they do, or they're just going to run it.
Kersley
is at the bottom of your screen. Keep an eye on him. They're going to hand it off. Probably the smart play. Poole, not much there. Fall forward for 2 yards. So after 3 carries, there's a net 2 yards. And they're going to punt it away. South Central gets some chance for some garbage time.
Yeah, I wonder if the Titans will put their backup defense in, which would make it a little bit easier for Vincent to march down the field and get his first touchdown here in the championship game.
For those of you wondering, if the result stands, this will be the biggest road victory of the season. And it comes in the championship game, which, technically neutral ground, but Southwest, the official road team here in this game, getting the win.
Here at the beautiful Kingdom in Castle Rock, Colorado, home of the Castle Rock Knights, who will be competing next season in the CFA in the Hammer Athletic Conference Central Division.
Best conference right there. No bias whatsoever.
I think if you look at the other teams in there, you would probably disagree with how recruiting's gone.
And speaking of recruiting and National Signing Day, as well as high school all-star game coming up soon, so stay tuned for updates on that. Should be fun to see where all the stars go, how your favorite CFA teams did. It's going to be interesting how these teams do, and obviously for the owners and coaches in the EFL. This upcoming CFA season. They only have 1 year to scout the guys that are going to be coming out for this first year. So for the season 1 EFL draft. So important season coming up right around the corner. So stay tuned for that. 2nd and 10 here.
A lot of football coming up.
Oh, a ton. You think you've had football? We have more. Going to be thrown, tipped away.
Oh, my goodness.
That could have been.
Could you imagine if he picks that off? That's Tim Bolden, the 4th string corner.
Does look like
if he gets a pick six.
Would you quit?
Oh, man.
Does look like the backups are in the game. As South Central, they just got stomped.
They really did. From, the offensive side, the defensive side, special teams. I mean, they got killed tonight.
Their lowest point total, if this score holds, their lowest point total of the season. Vincent's going to throw. It's going to be wide open to, I think that's Max Slayton. He's going to get some garbage time yards. 2-minute warning here in Colorado. Vincent almost at 200 yards, but doesn't really matter when you're losing by 22.
Yeah, it doesn't matter one bit what he just did right there. I mean, it's against backups. These guys have been itching to get on the field all season long. And the coach said, you know what, boys? We got this title. So get out there and have some fun.
Max Slayton going to be playing at the University of Billings Express in the CFA.
Express. Choo-choo. What's up?
Bunch at the bottom, single at the top. We'll see what they run. You know they like to run that go at the top of the screen, so keep an eye on it. It's the go. Might be a touchdown. They're just going to throw the out route here. And Stan the Man Morris getting a first down.
Yeah, in the last two plays, let's see, we've got, how many yards was that? Oh, my goodness. That was 11 on that play, 40-something on the other. It's like you got half your yards on two plays against backups. You can't really feel good about yourself if you're Aiden Vincent.
Yeah, Vincent, not the way he wanted to wrap up his high school career. But, you know, that's why you play. You play for moments like these. Southwest showing up in the big moments. Vincent throwing here, out route, tight end, 1 yard, out of bounds. And at this point, I wish they'd stay in bounds to kind of wear this clock out so we can get to the stats.
Yeah, absolutely. Ronnie Wheatley on the catch. I think that's just his second reception tonight. Where did he end up committing? Where is he going to be playing this coming CFA season?
Ronnie Wheatley, he had a couple offers. I know Castle Rock was in on him, Rockland and Fort Thomas all were trying to get him, but he ended up going with Fort Thomas. So he'll be playing with the Stallions in Mort Hall. Vincent chucks it downfield, tipped up, and he's lucky he hasn't had a pick in this game.
Yeah, that was number 52, Roylan McKeithen, the middle linebacker, the third stringer, with a nice deflection. I'm not sure why Vincent would try to throw that.
I know exactly why.
No shot.
I know exactly why. He's desperate. And
just wants that touchdown.
He wants that touchdown. He got to keep his stats, you know. It's all about the stats. 3rd and 9 here, 26 yards away from garbage time touchdown. Titans defense has been stout. We'll see if they can break through on the backups. Morris underneath is going to get a first down. As time keeps ticking down. Minute 30 for making it official. Vincent to throw here. Going to throw corner route, and there's the touchdown. To make it look a little bit closer and keep the stats alive, Brody Fisher takes it into the house.
Yeah, touchdown Lions. It's a little too late, though. So fans in the stands celebrating. You know, Vincent got his touchdown streak to continue here tonight against, you know, 3rd, 4th, 5th string defenders. But, you know, you just can't feel good about this right now if you're South Central.
And the kicker comes out to make it 15-point game with a minute 26 to go.
At least he got one, Mojo says.
Titans, really just an incredible game. Fletcher the Gross on his way to be player of the game, and I think he's on his way to a fantastic career here in the HCU.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's only going to get better. You know, you get to the next level, the talent around you is going to be better. I mean, it's kind of hard to top, you know, Clay Kersley and Tyron Trent, but you got a couple of star receivers at the next level as well. And I'm looking forward to seeing what that young man can do.
Onside kick is going to be recovered by the Titans. And with only 2 timeouts in their pocket, that about does it here in Colorado. The first ever high school football Alliance championship game. And South Central is going to finish their season 1 win in their last 4 after starting 6-0. Hand off to Eddie Poole. Poole up the middle. He's going to get 1 yard. Timeout off the board. You know, as we reflect on this season, first season in HCU, first season high school football, what was your favorite memories of this season?
Oh, man. Favorite memories. I mean, the ones that really stand out to me are probably the Cobras with the insanely long field goal by, was it O'Brien, to end up winning that game for Northwest. That was one of the best games, maybe the best game we had all season long. That one really stands out to me. The first ever Southwest and South Central matchup was amazing as well. Was it 42-40? The Lions ended up winning that, and just so many really great games. And I'm looking forward to season 2 and seeing some of these user players get out there and for us to call their names and see their excitement in the chat and make some more memories.
I agree with that. It's been a fantastic season. Been a joy in the booth with you, my friend. Some great games, some great content, and Fletcher Gross you saw his stat line just a little bit ago, having the perfect game. I mean, no better way for him to go out in this high school season than having probably his best game of his career up to this point. Perfect.
Yeah, absolutely perfect
for him today. Couldn't have done anything better. Fletcher Gross off to the next level, and I think there was some times this season we felt like some other quarterbacks were really good. Vincent had some really good moments. Trevor Colt, Caspian Caldwell, but I think this game it shows why Fletcher Gross is the #1 quarterback in high school.
Yeah, he absolutely dominated tonight. It seemed like every single throw was just so precise, so on point, and the Lions just had no shot at defending most of them. So, he's just so good at what he does, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do at the next level. Tonight, with 4 touchdowns, he'll actually tie Trevor Colt for most 4 touchdown performances in a season. Or not Trevor Colt, Caspian Caldwell, rather, with 3 games with 4 touchdown passes.
Out right here is the South Central Lions have not given it up yet. They're trying to pull off the absolute miracle. Don't know if it's physically possible.
Well, if they get a touchdown on this play and get an onside kick and then get a touchdown on that play, it could happen. But will it? Probably not.
For you who's still hanging around, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, join the Discord, all that stuff. You know the drill at this point. Find out if we're going to have the greatest comeback in history. Doesn't look like it.
Well, he at least got out of bounds to stop the clock, so there's that. 3rd and inch is coming up, though. Oh, also, you asked about moments of the season. I'd like to bring up the best call that you had all season on the Caspian Caldwell 60-yard airtime touchdown pass to Lewis Simmons. That was one of the best calls I've ever heard, for any league. It was fantastic.
That was a great play. They're going to throw it here to 37. That was one of the greatest plays of the season. Caspian Caldwell, that ball, I lost it. I lost my mind on that play.
Yeah, he threw it from 130 or 120 to the next 20-yard line, I believe. So it was in the air for 60 yards. I've never seen a pass stay up that long in this game before, and I've been watching all-pro football for many, many years.
Yeah, that one was one for the ages. Maybe we can get a little hype video with that one in there.
Absolutely.
Vincent throwing across the middle, tipped away, 6 seconds left. This game just refuses to end.
I'm wishing for him to throw a pick at this point, just to spite him for getting his one garbage time touchdown of the title game.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you're going to have some reports coming out from Ryan Ipaport and Shadham after about how he, only cares about stats.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Should have tried for the touchdowns earlier. Absolutely, Mojo. 100%. Just couldn't do it, I guess.
The final possibly play of high school football season will be throw across the middle. It's over. The season's over. The Titans have won the title in season 1. Congratulations to them. Congratulations to Fletcher Gross. And look at those stats right there. Looks close on the scoreboard, but wasn't close on the field.
Man, they got about 200 of those yards the Lions did in that last quarter against backups. So you cannot feel good if you're South Central. I mean, Travers Jewell got completely outcoached, outclassed here tonight by the coaching staff of Southwest. And Fletcher Gross, I mean, we already know he's got player of the game. I'm going to go ahead and give a game ball to Irv Street as well. He was lights out from his free safety spot, and I can't wait to see where he goes on National Signing Day as well.
Yeah, Irv Street playing the game of his life. All the Titans players really stepped it up in the biggest moment of the season. Clay Hursley, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns. This whole team, I think this is the best game they played all season.
Yeah, this is the most complete game for sure. They didn't have a lot of rushing yards, but 0 turnovers in this entire game for both squads, which was kind of surprising. So the Lions end their season 4 straight games without a takeaway after getting 18 takeaways in 6 games, which might be a record that'll stand for a long time. But the Titans, they were just outclassing the Lions in every facet of this ballgame.
Yeah, they were. Jay Washington saying, wow, I guess it's 2. 2 is greater than 1.
Yep. The 1 seed is eliminated. They are done.
They fall to the Titans in this one, as I think we're about to see player of the game. Not yet. We know who player of the game is. We'll see. We have a lot of highlights to go through. Irv Street, 10 tackles. Guy Pottinger, 8 tackles. Both these quarterbacks, or both those players, really did really good. Obviously, South Central, they put pressure on Gross, but Gross, it didn't phase him. As we're going to see player of the game, and it's going to be
the kicker.
No surprise, Fletcher Gross. One of the greatest games we've seen from a high school football player, any level player all season. That's going to do it for this season here on Optimus Klein. I'm Hammer. He's Klein. Have a good one.
Take it easy, guys.